Dude, how did this not occur to me, like, earlier? Like, I literally just fucking realized. So, you know the incident, right? We all know the incident with me where I went psychotic from drugs and then did all kinds of crazy shit and was insane and all that. I just realized that my psychosis turned me into Pink. You know, Pink Floyd, like, not the band, but like the guy from The Wall, the character Pink Floyd. Like, everything, I was British, okay, and I was vaguely Sid Barrett-esque, like I thought I was Sid Barrett, you know, at the time. And also I was like racist for some reason. Like, I wasn't a Nazi, but I was afraid of black people. Yeah, yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then read or watch the videos, any of those videos that are about the incident. The thing is, I'm pretty sure the one where I actually talk about the racist shit, or the, like, well, basically racist shit, yeah. Um, uh, that one is age restricted because I put the word fuck in the title. Um, yeah, so, and even though, like, I mean, I got a little notification about that or whatever, and it said, it literally admitted that, like, that video doesn't, um it does not violate community guidelines. It admitted it, like, in text, and yet still they were like, we're gonna restrict it anyway. So that's what we're dealing with here. I doubt that, like, the restriction was actually, I don't want to believe that it was, like, actually, what's it called, like, I don't want to believe the restriction was due to the actual content of the content, if you will. You know, the fact that I was confessing to this really fucked up thing, describing, you know, me being having a momentary lapse in reason, if you will. That's an album by Pink Floyd, if you didn't know. I've never listened to it because who cares if it's post Sid Barrett. I don't care too much for it usually. I fuck with a little bit of post Sid Barrett Pink Floyd, but not a lot. You know, sometimes I forget that Pink Floyd even had a career after Sid Barrett. Like, sometimes I just feel I forget that, like, yeah, Pink Floyd didn't end in 1968. In fact, it got much more famous after he left, but hey, I digress, man. So, yeah, also I want to acknowledge something because my dad watches these videos, so, want to acknowledge something with my dad is that, he, he, he's insisted to me before that, like, Pink from The Wall is, like, he's supposed to be Sid Barrett. Like, Poppy insists that he's Sid Barrett. Um, he's not. I mean, he's a little bit based off of Sid Barrett because he's insane and Sid Barrett was insane and all that. But, you know, um, Sid Barrett wasn't a Nazi. Like, really was not. You know, he was a damn progressive guy in a lot of ways. You know, regarding, like, people of non white races and, like, people of, like, non straight uh sexualities and stuff. I mean, he never, like, explicitly said, "Oh, I support gay people" or anything, but, like, he made Arnold Lane, for fuck's sake, and that one, I mean, to me it feels like it very much sympathizes with this man who cross dresses or whatever. Um so yeah, like, it seems sympathetic to with Arnold. I mean, it kind of laughs at him a bit, but it also does seem to, like, sympathize with him. And there's even the line that says "takes two to know." What does that mean, Sid? What do you mean by that? Takes two to know. What are you talking about? Is there something you want to share with the class? And he is regarded as being kind of feminine as well. Like, I'm of the opinion that he'd probably, like, I don't know, this is controversial, but I wouldn't be surprised if, like, had he been born in more modern times, he would identify as some sort of queer, identity, some kind of queer. He'd be some kind of queer if only, like, he was just in a more progressive environment that is more, like, less in the dark about these things. You know what I mean? The '60s were a bad time to be queer, if you didn't know. I mean, there was Stonewall and everything, but, like, That's not like a good thing. I mean, it's cool, it's rad, right? Stonewall is badass, but it's like it's sad that it came to that. The people had to riot. Um, you know, they had to fight for their right to party. Is what they had to do. You see, when you're gay, you have to fight for your right to party. See, that's what the Beastie Boys didn't tell you. That was the subtext. Can we talk about the queer subtext behind you have to fight for your right to party? Oh my god, my mom is coughing and sneezing in the background. Goddamn. Can't have that. Can't have that. Bang, bang. I just killed her off screen. I did not. There's no gun. This is a fake gun. This is for pretend. I hope YouTube doesn't run their shit the way that, fucking preschool teachers run their shit. You know what I mean? Saying like, "Oh, you can't do this. You can't play gun. You can't pretend to kill somebody with your little stupid little pretend gun." Yeah, but at this point I don't even know. I don't know how to go about my YouTube channel because the YouTube people seem to be quite sensitive. In fact, that video that I talked about where it got age restricted, I did an appeal. I did an appeal for them to like not age restrict it, and they still did it. You know, like you can do an appeal. You can write a thing. Well, the writing part is optional, but you can send an appeal that basically communicates to them that like, hey, you should reconsider what you're doing. You know, and I did that, and then they still age restricted it. So that's sad and it sucks. So yeah, but it would suck a lot more if I was actually making money on this channel, but it's just a little fun project, so it just kind of sucks that like more people can't see that video because, well, I don't know. Do I deserve comfort? It wasn't. I mean, I know I didn't mean what I was saying when I said I was afraid of black people. Like, I was out of my mind. I wasn't myself. I literally wasn't myself. You know, I was pink from the wall. No, but really, like, I wasn't myself. That is not who I am. I literally I don't give a shit about race. I mean, I give a shit in the sense that like I take it very seriously. But I don't give a shit in the sense that like, oh, these people of this color are scary and bad, and then these people of this color are nice and good, you know? Literally, no. Not, I don't feel that way. I don't think that way. That's ridiculous, man. So, yeah. But, yeah, fuck, now I kind of lost my train of thought. What were we talking about? I just mean, like, yeah, but at the same time, of course, I still feel immense guilt and confusion over the fact that apparently I'm capable of being, like, fucked up, you know, basically being racist. I'm not capable of it in my normal state, but like if I go crazy, which could easily happen again and most likely will, realistically speaking, then there's the risk of me just being a terrible person, a terrible fucking person. That's terrifying, you know? See, when you're a little kid, you get told, like, anything is possible, and it sounds amazing. It's like, oh, anything is possible, yay! And then you get older and you realize, oh yeah, anything is possible, you know? And it's horrible, it's terrifying. That's what growing up is about, that sort of thing. So yeah, don't trust yourself. Don't trust anything. Don't trust nobody, least of all yourself, you know? If we were all honest with ourselves, we might come to realize that we are all our own worst enemies. Or maybe I'm just projecting. That could be it. That could easily be it, you know? I don't want to be enemies with myself, but it's like, it's hard to live with yourself when you're so fucking stupid, you know? When you're so fucking stupid. Yeah. See, this whole time I thought I was in my Joker arc. Turns out, no, I was pink the whole time. I was pink from the wall. So, that's interesting, man. Yeah. Sucks either way, doesn't it? It sucks either way. Yeah. Alright then, see ya. That's all I have to say. Bye now.